Hi everyone, it's the Dream Medium, and this is your Describe My Future Lover reading. So please go ahead and choose from group 1, 2, and 3. Feel free to pause this video and just meditate on which group is intuitively calling you. See you guys later. Hi group 1, it's the Dream Medium. So I did a love spread for you guys to see what your future lover will be like. And how I typically do my readings is I like to do a past spread, present spread, and a future spread. So the top 3 cards are going to be about your future lover's past life, your future lover's present, and your future lover's future. That way you can also get some insights on their past and as well as their future. So looking at the top 3 cards, you have the okay, first of all, you guys, the one thing that clearly stood out to me in this reading is that there are a lot of swords in your lover's spread. Yeah, so there are a lot of swords, and it really shocked me because I've never seen this many swords in a reading, especially consecutively, like looking at your first, second, and your third spread in your past. Just looking at the top spread. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk right now. So the one thing that clearly stood out to me about your reading is that there are a lot of swords in this reading consecutively. You have, looking at your lover's past spread, these are nothing but swords, and it even leads into their present spread. But we're going to be hopeful, and I'm going to see what the cards are telling me. So right off the bat, I feel like your future lover, okay, group 1, this is going to be someone who is very, very tough to break. This is someone who had a tough upbringing, okay? I'm not seeing these swords as a breakup. I'm not seeing that this person is tough because of a past relationship that didn't go well in their past. That's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that these swords are simply here because of their childhood, because of things that they had to deal with in the past, not necessarily because of a past relationship of theirs that didn't go well, okay? I'm sensing that this person always had to stand up for themselves because they had no one else to do that for them, okay? So whether they grew up in a, tough background, basically what I'm trying to say is I really feel like this is just their childhood. I feel like this person didn't have the best household either, because they know how to stand up for themselves so much. I'm also seeing that this person is, this person definitely had a tough upbringing, because I'm sensing that this person at such a young age, this person felt like I can almost sense this person at a very young age all alone and by themselves, talking to themselves and just saying, wow, like a lot of people don't like me. Why don't these people like me? I feel like this person has a very, I don't want to say negative, but this person's very cautious of people and they don't let people in. But that doesn't mean that they're a bad person, especially if this is something that stems from their childhood. You know, traumatic experiences that people have from their childhood can affect you even during your adult life, which is why, you know, even psychologists say this, that you should always be very aware of your child. Treat your child well, because certain things that people go through as children follows them throughout their adult life, especially traumatic experiences. It never leaves you unless you're aware of it and you heal from it, but it can definitely follow you into your adult life. And I just feel like this person was definitely a loner child, and they felt like they always had to defend themselves. But I felt like, in a way, this person grew up to be a very strong individual, of course, but also a very confident individual. Looking at the Two of Wands here, and let me just explain what the Nine of Wands mean. So with the Nine of Wands in your reading, This is why I say that this person felt like they had a lot of people who didn't like them. Therefore, they always had to battle with others. They always had to defend themselves with the Nine of Wands. And if you really observe this card, you will clearly see a man, and he looks like he's been hurt, but he also looks like he's ready to defend himself, even though he may be outnumbered. And then looking at the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands can mean a variety of things. This is a very powerful card. But considering its position, I'm sensing that this is someone who grew up to be not only strong-minded, but also very determined, very confident, okay? So I can only assume that this person's negative past didn't get the best of them, okay? I can only assume that this person took a bad situation and made it good, and learned something. They learned something from their hard past. This is not someone who wants pity. And then looking at the Six of Wands. This person has a lot of wands. A lot. But don't allow it to turn you off, because this is in their past, okay? Looking at the Six of Wands, I feel like I said previously, I feel like this person may have had a tough life in the past, but it made them such a great person, such a powerful person. I don't see this as someone who still gives power to their past. I don't see this as someone who wants people to pity them. Or I don't even see, this is not even the type of person to tell people about their past. They're more of the type to be like, yeah, you know, I may have not had the best parents, the best siblings, or I may have not had much support in my past, but look at me now. I'm this great of a person. I'm tough, I'm confident, I'm strong, you can't break me. I feel like this person is not a very emotional person, to be honest. Or at least they're not one to show it. And now looking at your present reading, and like I said, you still have a sword. Why do I keep on wanting to say swords? I'm so sorry, you guys. So you still have a Wands card. You have the Five of Wands in your present reading. Or in your lover's present reading. And I'm seeing this because this is your present spread, okay? These three cards in the middle, it's all about your lover's present, how they're feeling emotionally, what actions they want to take. And with the Five of Wands here, this person is, oh, okay. Oh my gosh, okay, so I just understood so much intuitively, but looking at their present, your lover's present, this person is dealing with a lot of they have a lot of mental battles, okay? So do you remember when we talked about their past and how they basically, you know, this is someone who had to defend themselves. Definitely. But I feel like in their present, this is someone who, how do I explain this? So basically, presently, you're dealing with someone who is still, this is someone who is still fighting their childhood wounds. Okay? It's almost like this is someone who may not have to defend themselves like they did in the past, like they did as a child or during their younger years, because they did all this defending and fighting in their past, but presently they don't have to do it anymore. But mentally, they still have that attitude that they once had from the past, that attitude of, I constantly have to defend myself. People don't like me. I can't trust anyone. You know, they felt that way, and that's exactly how they acted in the past. But presently, it's like they're still suffering that trauma from the past. But mentally, I don't see this person, presently this person is not in an environment where they have to physically defend themselves or verbally defend themselves, okay? But it's hard to let go of a behavior that you once had. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm actually really sick right now, so please bear with me if I'm taking forever to explain how I'm seeing these cards. But long story short, this is someone who, for their past, this person absolutely, they grew up in a very tough environment and they had to defend themselves, whether that's physically, verbally, it was tough. It was very, very tough for them, but that made them very confident. That made them a great and powerful person. Okay. And now looking at their present spread, although this person is not in the same environment that they once were in, this person still has that attitude. Okay. Because it's very hard to leave a behavior behind, especially if it's a childhood situation where there was a lot of trauma. Like I said before, childhood trauma definitely does follow a person into their adult life. And because of what they had to go through in their past, this is someone who just has a very negative aspect on life. They're very pessimistic, extremely, extremely cautious. And you have to understand that it's because of what went on in their past. There's a cause and effect for everything. So with this Queen of Swords, this is not someone who takes BS. I imagine this to be someone who, even if they are well known, they probably have a very small group of close friends and many associates, but not a lot of people know them personally. This is someone who absolutely does not take anyone's BS. This is someone who is not a lovey-dovey person. They're not emotional. Everyone's emotional, but they don't show that side of them. I imagine this person to be very stoic, but it doesn't mean that they're a bad person. Remember that. Very, very interesting spread. And now looking at your Four of Swords here. What did I say? What did I say? That this is someone where presently they may not be in an environment, they may not be surrounded by people who they constantly have to defend themselves from like they did in the past, but mentally they're still suffering. They still remember things from the past. There's still things from the past that are haunting this person. And looking at this Four of Swords, you guys, I get so happy when I get confirmation from the cards. Looking at this Four of Swords, it literally confirms what I just said when I was talking about the this person has a very interesting story. Very interesting. And now looking at the Four of Swords, this is someone who I feel like with the Four of Swords, which can mean so much depending on the reading, depending on its position and where it's at, considering other cards, I feel like the Four of Swords, your future lover is someone who is this person is very they're very comfortable in their ways. Okay? So I feel like this person is aware of their tough exterior, their tough personality. This person is aware. This person is aware of how they treat others. The fact this person knows that they are a very emotionless person. They are aware of it, but they feel like that's what makes them great. You understand? This is someone who you can, this person is the type of person where you can literally lecture them for hours on their behavior, on how they need to change and be a better person, be a happier person, because this is someone who is just so stoic. You can lecture them for hours and it just won't get to them. This person is very content with the type of person that they are. This person is very hard to change. And like I said, looking at these swords here, this is someone who is also aware of those wounds that need to be healed from the past. They're aware. This person is a very self-aware person. They're very much self-aware, but they don't care to change. This person is so unbothered. Like, look at this card. Just look at how they are taking a nap, and then there's swords all around them. I also feel like this person may seem tough, may have a tough exterior, may seem unbothered, careless, like they don't care about people. Or not that they don't care about people, but this person acts very tough, like not much really gets to them. But they're only human. They're human just like you and I. And they can only put up this front for so long because, like I said, they are aware of those wounds from the past that need to be healed. And now looking at your lover's future spread, you have the King of Pentacles, the Tower card, and you have the Fool. So I feel like in the future, this person, finally some happy news. This person, whoever comes into this person's life in their future, is going to completely change this person. This person is going to change so much for their future, for you, or you're going to change them so much, like they're going to do a complete 360, almost to the point where people from their past probably won't even be able to recognize them. Like, wow, is this the same person who was so mean to me, who was so heartless? Is this the same person who never showed emotion? You're going to definitely change your future lover. Because looking at the King of Pentacles, this person's going to be ready to actually give themselves to someone. Which is very shocking because this seems like the type of person who would just want to be by themselves for the rest of their life. And then looking at the Tower card, the Tower card represents chaos. Something gets exposed, okay? there's a change. The Tower also symbolizes change. Once the Tower comes crumbling down and things get exposed, I really feel like when you do come into this person's life, you're definitely going to change their life. You're gonna cause some commotion, but good commotion. I can really see this person just being like, oh my gosh, am I really in love? Because this is someone who probably just doesn't want anything to do with love. Like, this is gonna be someone who's gonna be like, oh my gosh, am I really catching feelings? Like, you're gonna shake up their world. A lot of things are gonna change about this person. And looking at the Fool card here, this is someone who is definitely going to take a risk about you. No more being cautious or paranoid. No more feeling that nobody loves them. No more feeling the need to defend themselves all the time. There's nothing wrong with defending yourself, but I mean, constantly having that defensive attitude is so negative, especially if you don't need to be defensive. But this person here, they're definitely going to give this future relationship a chance. I feel like you're really this person's, you are going to be, because this is the future, you are going to be this person's weakness. Like, I can really imagine this person's friends and family just talking to you and just being like, this person's usually not like this, but ever since you came into their life, they're this way and that way. Like, I can really see whoever knew them in the past saying that to you, their future lover. Great. I love happy endings. So group 1, this is your describe my future lover reading. I hope you enjoyed it. And remember that this is a general reading also, so not everything is going to pertain to your personal life, but it at least gives you an insight. And if you would like a personal reading from me, I do have my information listed in the description box. So see you guys later. Hi Group 2, this is the Dream Medium. So I did a spread about what your future lover will be like. So typically how I do my readings, I like to do a past, present, and future spread for you. And so that way you'll get a little insight on the person who you're dealing with's past as well as their future. So looking at the top 3 cards, you have the Justice card, you have the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. So in your future lover's past, with the Justice card here, I feel like this person feels like they deserve love. They deserve a partner. They deserve a healthy, stable, and an ideal partnership with this Justice card right here. And then looking at your Ten of Pentacles, you know what, I want to ask for a clarification, because this Justice card here is really screaming at me intuitively. I really feel something strongly about this Justice card, and I want to know why this person feels so strongly that they deserve this kind of love. So let's get the tea on them. I'm going to ask for a clarification, okay? And we're going to get some tea on your future lover as to why they feel like they deserve, because to say the word deserve is such a powerful word. To say that you deserve something, and that's just what this card is screaming at me about. To say that you deserve something pretty much means that you did something prior to getting what you think you deserve. So I'm going to ask for a quick clarification, okay? Holy Spirit, why does group 2 future lover feel like they deserve such a perfect love? So intuitively I heard a stop, and that's how I do my reading. I'll shuffle until I hear a stop intuitively. Oh, okay, I'm gonna show you guys. Interesting. So the Page of Wands and the King of Wands showed up. And the Page of Wands, I sense that's telling me that generally, pages are messages, but in this reading, I feel like this person just feels like they worked hard for something. But even when I ask for clarification, I'm not really getting any insights on why. So maybe this is something for you to know. Maybe Holy Spirit doesn't want me to tell you, because this is something that you need to find out when you do meet this person. It's probably very important and critical to your relationship with this future person as to why they feel like they deserve such a perfect love, which is you. Maybe that's something that you can ask them when you do get to meet them, because I don't want to force it. You know, I already asked Holy Spirit for a clarification, and these two cards came out. But they're both wands. You have the Page of Wands and the King of Wands. So this person just feels like they worked very hard for it. They did something. They had to work very hard. I don't know what they worked hard for, what they overcame, but I can tell you that wands usually mean protecting something, defending something. That's how I see wands. Interesting. This person really feels like they deserve a love like you. I'm so curious. And if this does happen, if you do meet this person in the future and this is resonating, please come back to this video and let me know. Of course, you don't have to spill all the tea to me. Just let me know. Because I really feel like typically when I ask for clarifications, like 99.9% of the time, I do get an answer. And I did get an answer. Spirit did give me an answer. But it's not an in-depth answer. So I really strongly feel like this is an answer that you're going to have to find out yourself when you do meet this person. So this is probably very, very, very important to you and your future lover's relationship. So with the Ten of Pentacles, I remember that the top three cards are about your future lover's past. So looking at the Ten of Pentacles, This person doesn't only feel like they deserve love, but they deserve, like I said before, a perfect love. Ten of Pentacles is that they're willing to give their all, more than 100%. And even here with this Ten of Cups, they're willing to offer everything that they have. 10 means complete. And if you look at this 10 of Cups, this represents an ideal partnership. You see a couple here, rainbow, 10 of Cups, and then you have children in the background. So this person is very serious about their next lover, which is you. They are wanting to settle down. They see you as someone who, they will see you as an ideal partner to not only marry, but also settle down and have a family with. This person, I feel, of course, I feel like they did something to deserve this kind of love, but I feel like perhaps they grew up in an environment where they didn't see this type of love, like a good type of love. They didn't have any example of what a good love is, which is why they want it so bad. And I'm sorry, you guys, I am feeling a little bit sick, so excuse my sniffles. So now the middle cards are about your future lover's present. Looking at the Three of Wands, oh, I feel like this person, how do I say this? I feel like with the Three of Wands and the Five of Pentacles here, I feel like this person wants a love so badly, wants a good love so badly, that they feel like they have to do the absolute most. Yes, that's what it is. They feel like, because when I saw the Three of Pentacles here, this is not really the Three of Pentacles and the the Three of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. To me, what it's telling me is that this person, it's your future lover's emotions, not really their actions. I feel like with the Three of Wands here, this person who you're going to meet in the future, they feel like they have to do the absolute most to get such a good love or a good partnership, but they don't. I feel like this person is so anxious. I feel like this person has actually been emotionally and mentally, they're thinking about what they can do to find that love that they deserve. And I almost feel like this person has been seeking, probably has been trying to look for that love that they deserve. But what this person doesn't realize is that when something is meant for you, it will come to you. You don't have to go and find it or defend it or fight for it. It'll naturally come your way. And you know, most people find good love, a healthy partnership at the most spontaneous times, like when they're not even expecting it. And I feel like this person has to understand that. Even with this Five of Pentacles here, I feel like they refuse to see that they don't have to try so hard. And this Five of Pentacles can often symbolize that you don't have to take the hard route. There's an easier alternative. It's like you see these two people out in the harsh, cold weather. It's snowing. They barely have appropriate clothing for the weather. And then there's a building where the Five of Pentacles shows. And the building looks quite fancy because of this fancy glass window. That's what it looks like to me. But these people are walking right past it. I mean, this card can mean so much. And if you watch my previous readings, you'll see that there's different interpretations. But what I'm intuitively sensing and considering the position of the card is that this person doesn't realize that they don't have to try so hard to find that love. It'll naturally come to them. And then looking at the Lover's card here, that just, okay, you guys, when I'm reading the cards, yes, I like to display my past, present, and future, but I literally read them like this. Like I start with the first card and then I come down here. So when I do notice the next card does confirm what I just said about this card, I get so excited. That's why I was just so excited, because looking at the Lovers, that basically just confirmed what I said about the Five of Pentacles here. The Lovers is a divine love. This is a couple who's meant to be. Regardless of what happens, regardless of their individual decisions, the universe is still going to find a way to bring them together. This is a divinely orchestrated love. So this person doesn't have to really do much. They just need to chill out, relax, and they'll find you. Okay? And now looking at their present spread, you have the Judgment card. So you have the Judgment card, the Four of Wands, and the Two of Cups. Yes! My cards always confirm my intuition is correct. So with the Judgment card here, I feel like with the Judgment card being in the future, I feel like the Judgment card, yes. So the Judgment card being in their future spread just simply represents that everything that this person thought that they deserve in the past, they will get in the future. In the past, this person felt so strongly that they deserve a love like you. That good, healthy, that partner to lean on, to be vulnerable with, just that ideal partner that this person felt like they deserve, they will get in the future by this Judgment card. And then looking at the Four of Wands, everything that they wanted to settle down, marriage, have a family, to finally meet that partner, it will happen with this Four of Wands here. You see the two couples in the back. And I feel like the wands being right in front of them pretty much symbolizes how this person is going to be very protective when they do find you. When they do get that love with you, they're going to be very protective. They're going to take it very seriously. I mean, do you remember in your present reading, in their present reading, when I said the Three of Wands, this person really feels like they have to do the absolute most. So if you have someone who already felt like they had to do so much to find you, and when they do finally find you, of course they're going to protect it. Of course they're going to protect you, the relationship. And then lastly, you have the Two of Cups. There's going to be a lot of passion. A lot of passion with this Lion overseeing the couple. And they're both exchanging their cups. So this will be a mutual connection. It won't be one-sided. This is a beautiful reading. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will be uploading more videos, so please like, comment, and subscribe. Hi everyone, it's the Dream Medium. So today I've done a love spread for you guys to describe what your future lover will be like. And typically how I do my readings is I do a past spread, a present spread, and a future spread. And that way you'll also get an insight on the person who you're dealing with and their past as well as their future. So, looking at the past spread, which are the top 3 cards, you have the Two of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. So, as I laid out your cards, okay, group 3, I felt like I didn't have a good feeling, okay? Let me just be honest with you guys, because I never want to mislead you, okay? But I also never want to be a party pooper. So I'm just going to be honest, and it's up to you as to what decisions you want to take next. And also remember that this is a general reading, so not everything is going to apply to your personal life. And if you do want a personal reading, my information is listed in the description box below. So, looking at the top 3 cards, you have the Two of Wands, like I said, the Three of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. I feel like your future lover is someone who is carrying some baggages, perhaps from a past relationship that didn't end well. And that's probably why I'm getting such a negative feeling about your person, is because first of all, you should always heal first before entering a new relationship. Always heal first, because what you don't want to do is bring those baggages from your previous relationship into your new relationship. And it's also not fair to your partner, to your new partner, to have to deal with that from you. It's not fair that the way someone treated you in the past still has so much influence on how you're going to treat your new person, if that makes sense. So with this Two of Wands here, I feel like this is someone who, I feel like in their past relationship, they were very confident about it. They're very confident about their past partner. But unfortunately, they got disappointed when something about their partnership with their past lover disappointed them. Something was exposed with this Three of Pentacles here. This Three of Pentacles, just to clarify that, a lot of these cards have a variety of meanings. It's all depending on who the reader is, what their intuition tells them, the position of the cards. And I'm strongly sensing from this card that their past partner severely broke their heart and disappointed them, almost to the point where it's like maybe their past partner was playing them and they didn't even know because they were so in love. But it's just with this card, and I don't, it's something about this card. And this card, I've had this card pop up in my previous readings and I saw it as a positive card. So that's why I'm saying that there could be different meanings for each card. But I'm strongly intuitively sensing that this card for your reading is symbolizing that something got exposed in your future lover's past, because this is about their past. And I feel like because of that, this person became, with the Ace of Swords, this person became very, very cautious as to who they would give their love to. I feel like with this Ace of Swords, whoever this person gives their love to, they're going to test you. They're going to put you through a lot because because what happened to them in the past is so traumatizing. And now looking at your present spread, you have the Emperor in reverse with the Tower card and the Ace of Cups. So the Emperor is in reverse. Okay? Typically the Emperor is upright, and this signifies someone who is very level-headed, someone who has great decision-making skills, someone who is very confident in their decisions. But it's in the reverse position. This card to me, whatever happened to this person in the past really did break this person down. Which makes sense because I remember saying at the beginning of your reading that this Two of Wands is someone who's very confident, very content with their decision. Very, very content, very confident. You really can't persuade them because they know they're happy, satisfied, level-headed. They feel like they have everything under control. But with this Emperor in reverse, because of what happened in their past, this person unfortunately is not as strong. This person unfortunately lost themselves some way, somehow. Now looking at the Tower card, the Tower card simply represents a change, a shakeup, commotion, some exposing going on. I like the Tower card because it represents, to me, sort of an awakening. Sometimes you have to have those bad days to appreciate those good days. Sometimes you have to lose someone to appreciate who they are. So there's a shakeup that happens in this person's life. And you have the Ace of Cups here, though, which is very interesting. I feel like this Ace of Cups here, wow, your reading is the only reading that I'm seeing you in. Like for the last two groups reading, it was simply about their future lover, but for you, I'm seeing that some of these cards are speaking about you. Have you extended your cups to this person? Do you know this person? Because for my past two readings, I strongly felt like for those groups for the groups who chose the first option or the second option, I felt like they hadn't met their future lover yet. Of course, that's the whole title. That's the whole point of this video. But for your spread, it's very interesting because I feel like you know this person. Of course, you can know someone and not date them. So yeah, that could be your future lover. You know what I'm saying? Like they're in your life, but you all haven't dated. You probably even haven't acknowledged them. But my card says otherwise, that it's almost like I'm sensing that you, and that's why I was saying, like, you're popping up in your future lover's spread. That wasn't the case in the past two readings that I just did for group 1 and group 2. But for group 3, you're definitely showing up in their reading. Because with this Ace of Cups, I'm strongly sensing that this is your cup. This is not their cup. This person is absolutely torn. This person is not their usual self. They're in reverse. They're the Emperor in reverse. Not the Emperor, not this, strong-willed, confident, content, great decision-making skills. They're in the upright. So I highly doubt that they're the ones who is offering their cup. But with this Ace of Cups, it's not just any offer. It's not just any cup. The Ace of Cups is literally a golden cup. It's like someone's offering you something, but they're offering your all, like more than 100%. You see how this person's holding it? It's like a divine cup, a divine offer. If you accept this offer, this person who's offering it to you is going to give you their entire world. It's a complete offer. It won't be a one-sided relationship or a toxic relationship. No, this is like the offer. I feel like this is your cup. Are you dealing with this person presently? So it's telling me that you know this person, but of course you guys are not lovers. At least not yet. And then looking at your future spread, you have the Six of Pentacles. You have the Six of Swords and the Seven of Swords. I feel like you're so giving with your love. Looking at your I should might as well call it yours, right? Because you are showing up in your future lover's reading. Looking at the bottom three cards, which represent your future or your lover's future, I feel like you're going to be extremely giving to your future lover. Possibly because you are aware of the struggles that they had to face in their past and even presently. Even if you don't know the details of their past, you're still aware that something happened that caused this person to be this way. But you're still so giving. And with the Six of Swords here, I feel like y'all are you and your future lover are going to be very different from one another, because what I'm seeing is you are very abundant. Even your cups, whatever you're offering to this person, is the Ace of Cups. It's like, ta-da! The offer that everyone wants. It's a golden offer. You're very abundant, very giving. You see here with the Six of Swords. Six of Pentacles. I'm sorry, you guys. With the Six of Swords, I feel like because you and this person are so different, because this person is still hurting, this person allowed their past to completely change who they are. But you're so different from that. You're so giving, so abundant. That if you're not careful, you can be kind to someone, you can be giving to someone, but never forget to protect yourself. Not everyone, be giving, be kind to people who deserve that side of you. Because if you end up always giving to the wrong person, you're going to end up draining yourself. And I feel like that's what's going to happen with this Six of Swords here, is that you're going to take on your future lover's burden, baggages, and hurt. You're going to make something that is their responsibility your responsibility now. And it shouldn't be like that. Even here, with the Seven of Swords, this just confirms what I just said. This is someone who, Seven of Swords, this is someone it's like they're sneaking away, but they didn't leave the swords behind. They're taking the swords with them. But this is not your sword. This is not your baggage. This is theirs. And so, I just want to advise you that you shouldn't have to do this. You shouldn't have, because you are a very wholesome person, very abundant. So why change that? Because you want to carry someone else's swords, someone else's baggage. That's not what a relationship should be about. I understand if you would want to help this person in the future, but make sure that they go through their own journey on their own so that they can learn their lessons, so that they can become an even better person than what they were previously. Because this person has potential to go back to this person right here, this Two of Wands. Very content, very strong, great decision-making skills. Very, very content. You can't change someone. You have to let them change themselves. You also can't change someone who doesn't want to be changed. That power is in their own hands, not yours. So just watch out for that in the future. Don't be so consumed in this person and pity them so much that you turn your own life upside down by trying to carry their baggages. So I hope this reading resonated with you guys. And stay tuned because I will be uploading more videos. I'll try to upload as much as I can. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.